Yes, there is a general issue of aging in Europe leading to a retirement problem. And governments normally will deal with this issue, but they are under such dire constraint because of their fiscal situation that some form of private initiative is now absolutely required. At the same time, long-term savings are complex and not so easy to deal with issues, so we have to make this simple for people. And also, throughout Europe we see from the unemployment situation that we need to have more flexible labour. I think people should be incentivized to move around Europe, and at the moment there are many obstacles to these movements, one of them being the fact that their pension schemes are very, very local, very national in nature. So the idea of a pan-European framework for retirement is quite natural and I think now urgent. And this is what has led to an initiative by EFAMA to make a recommendation in their recent sponsored plan on European long-term savings to create a scheme for retirement throughout Europe. If you are to create a pan-European scheme or framework, it has to be very realistic. There is no intention to change the tax incentivization to such plan. There's no intention to create new actors in this space. We need to have just a framework. The recommendation is to create an officially certified European retirement plan, OSERP. That will be a wrapper, the framework, a plan, not a new product, really a plan within which people could save freely and in an environment that they're familiar with in each of their countries. This OSERP would be created at the European level, but granted locally, and they would allow all players for retirement industry, banks, insurers, asset managers, to provide these plans on the level playing field. The main feature of OSERP should be transparency, should be provision of choice to people, should be flexibility, should be safety, obviously should be cost efficiency. I think one of the key issues obviously is choice. We are in a defined contribution perspective here, and people should have choice. But this choice should be not so vast that it becomes complexity. It should be relatively simple, and very importantly, it should have a default option that allow people really to rely on if they don't want to make a choice or they do not feel capable of making a choice. And this default option should have all the features of very safe options with very strict risk management, so that people at time of retirement are not exposed to sudden market risks. This is one of the key issues for such an OSERP. This initiative, for me, as a very important communication issue, as we, I think, exit the crisis, there is a very important theme to keep in mind, that financial services industry has a very important role to play in the community, and we have an opportunity by teaming up throughout Europe to demonstrate the usefulness of this industry.